Now I have my blue light on.
Your what?
My blue light on.
Well, yeah. Now you got. Now you're live.
We have lives.
Yes.
How many lives do we have?
Well.
3.
Well, you're part wolf, so isn't that like, cats' lives have 9 lives? How many do like werewolves?
Cats are not wolves, though.
I know, but how many wolves should have like a certain number of lives too? Like 6, 3,
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Infinite.
I don't.
You have infinite. You have infinite.
Well, you're negative now, right? Yeah. So I'm still on 1.
You only have 1 because you're human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unless you want to be resurrected by a ghost.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Just one little fluff hanging in the air.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, this is the Podcade Podcast, episode 30, recorded on December 18th,
18th. A week before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes. You guys are excited?
Yeah, I'm actually excited. Yeah.
Have you been Christmas shopping?
No.
Neither.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. What
I
does that
did
mean?
the Secret Santa wish, thing.
Like
but
at work or where?
Yeah, at work.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I haven't done any like personal holiday shopping or anything like that. So. Yeah.
I don't think we could do a Secret Santa here.
No.
We probably can guess.
Yeah. Like, okay, either this guy got me or this guy got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since
We did it once though.
Well, not
Did
Secret
we?
Santa, but we did like a gift exchange, I guess.
Oh right, yeah.
It wasn't
yeah,
Secret Santa.
Right, because we got like 2 presents, one for.
I think I got you just M&Ms or something. I got you like a bag of M&Ms.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Huh.
It's been so long.
'Cause, like, what do you want for Christmas? Like, I just want M&Ms.
You just
Like,
want M&Ms.
It's so
Okay.
easy. You just go to an Albertsons.
Yeah. I think that was when we said like there was like a 10
limit.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
$10 or $15
probably, yeah.
limit because we didn't have jobs back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Some of us still don't.
I do, and that's part of my story.
It just doesn't pay.
No, it does.
Okay. Since we're on the topic, you want to talk about your new job?
Okay, my job. Let's just say that. I'm now with Uber doing like ride sharing and stuff. So I'm like the driver and such.
Did they finally get all the like registration stuff in? Or?
Yeah. There was like I guess there was like a paperwork issue with my case, so I had like some issues submitting my paperwork. The computer had that
Did you
error.
put Surfer Dude instead of
No,
your human name?
No, they were asking for a document that wasn't the right document. Like they wanted like insurance, but they wanted like not my insurance. They said insurance card, but they wanted the insurance like form.
Oh, the full thing.
The
like
full
contract thing.
Yeah, the full like
The
thing, not
policy
not
and
the thing
all
they
that.
put in your wallet. That
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Because card and form are 2 separate things.
I know. So it's like okay, I'll go with it.
They have to make it difficult.
Somebody's not getting their information right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing that for like a couple weeks now. The only thing is my car is a 2000, and right now that's the cutoff is 2000 and newer, and starting January 1st, it's going to be 2001 and newer. So my car won't qualify anymore. So I have a month.
So it's 15 years.
Yeah, it's about 50. Well, they're actually there is talk about they're gonna change it to make it shorter. So, which I mean makes sense. You don't want to get into like a really old car, it's kind of has some
one
wear.
that doesn't have any seatbelts or something.
Yeah, maybe some from the 80s.
What's those like Volkswagen hippie cars?
Yeah.
The VW bus.
I guess yeah. One
Okay.
of those.
Well, they
you carry a lot of people.
Well, they do if you like, if you're like a car restorer person, that restores old cars to new. They do make exceptions for certain things, but it's like rare. It's basically that kind of thing. Pro Hazard's in the chat. Hello.
That's my brother. In case you didn't know.
Okay.
I knew.
Okay, you knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've been doing that for a couple weeks now. It's all right. I mean, the pay is all right. Like it's better than getting it's better morale for like flipping burgers or something. But in terms of pay, it's not the greatest per hour kind of thing. But for something that you can just turn on and off whenever you feel like it, you're not set
It's
to
convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient for that, which is what I kind of want. Is like because I'm working on like so many different projects between like film, freelance, and like other projects and Podcade and such.
Right.
I kind of need my schedule like as flexible as possible. On
So how much of a cut do they get like from
Uh,
get paid?
25%, and then as you do more, they'll drop it down to 20. But
But that's if you do 40 hours though.
yeah, something like that. But they advertise that the cut is 20. So I don't know what.
You're doing something wrong.
No. Well, that's the big thing is they're trying to raise it up to 30.
Oh.
Yeah, and when they first started, it was like 15 or 10.
Uh-huh.
You know, when they first started out, kind of thing.
So it was pretty good back then.
It was pretty good. But yeah, as it became more popular, more people, and that's the other thing is there's a lot of people doing it, so you gotta fight for the jobs. So there is some
Is
down.
there a lot of people doing it?
Yeah, I kind of go on my phone and like browse around and see like as a passenger because you can see like the cars in your area or something.
Okay.
And
do you see yourself there?
no, because I can only be on one at a time.
Oh, okay. So you're either a driver or a passenger.
Right.
Okay.
So I check sometimes, just to see like what is, because right now I have like I had like a month to figure out, do I like this job? Because if I do, I have to basically get a new car kind of thing, which I'm still on it because my car's it's old, but it's still good.
It still works. Yeah.
And also it's my first car.
My car's old and it still works.
Yeah.
Older.
Yeah, yours is older, but I mean it's also my first car, and it's like I.
Hey, speaking about new cars.
What?
Someone got a new car.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Who got a new car?
I did.
No.
Who got a new car?
I did.
So you traded in the catapult for what?
Yeah, I traded in the wagon for a 2015 Jeep Renegade. Yeah.
I saw it.
Pretty good price.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
It's a great new car. I mean, great first car. Sorry.
So, what did you feel like driving or in the passenger seat?
It's
Shotgun.
since I'm like 90% driving. It's weird. It's always weird when I'm always in the passenger seat because I don't know if you saw. Like I was, I went to go check my phone, and then as soon as the car moved, I put my phone away. I'm like, okay. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I could just be on my phone right now, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I know. I'm
the seats
kind of the same
comfortable?
way.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, very comfortable.
I was in the back.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know about the front.
There's a lot of room in the back.
No.
There is.
Because that's the one thing.
There's one little detail that I didn't like though.
What?
Like kind of like the armrest, I guess.
Yeah.
It's too high up.
Oh. Too high.
So I have to be like,
Maybe you're just used to my car.
Maybe. And my
Maybe
car.
you're too short.
Because my car has an armrest like down here.
Oh, okay.
And
You're just used to that.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just not used to it.
Because like a lot of people like say it's like it looks small, but when you get inside, like it's pretty much like a clown car. It looks small.
It's
you get inside,
very spacious. Yeah.
And it's huge inside.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No. I'm like so. I'm like yeah, I kind of need a new car, but then I was like, I don't know what I would get, kind of thing. I probably would get the same kind of
Well,
class.
your car still works though, right?
Yeah, it's still it's starting. It's as cars get older, they need more maintenance.
Yeah.
And it is starting to get to that point of, is it cheaper to get a new car versus keep repairing the same old car kind of thing.
Have you gotten like any like predicaments where you had to pay a lot or for maintenance or?
Yeah, there's been a few times where, I mean, it was still early on, like early on, my transmission went out, and I had to get rebuilt. But that was like.
Was that when you took it to the shop and like it was like a couple days until they fixed it?
Well, that was the second time.
The second
for transmission again?
Yeah, well, something else happened.
Okay.
Oh, there was a transmission leak, and for a second time.
The oil?
No, transmission fluid. There was a crack in the transmission. There's fluid in transmission gearbox thing. Okay. And so there was a crack, and so the fluid was going down, and it was shifting hard.
Was it headlight fluid?
No.
Okay.
No. But so the only way to fix that is to take the whole thing out, and so that takes time.
Yeah, to like lift the car, like.
I think I talked about that on the podcast, right?
Yeah,
that.
You did.
Yeah.
Eventually,
a couple
maybe.
podcasts ago.
Yeah, like a few ago, but like so yeah, that one took too long. But that was it was taking like 2 or 3 days normally, but the shop was bad, so they took longer. So, but yeah, the first transmission was actually I don't know what happened, but it like grinded itself out kind of thing, and
they grow old. Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Jesus.
Like they had to rebuild it from like scratch basically, but it was still
pricey.
It was pretty pricey, but it was like early on. So when I first got it, like the second or third year I had the car, so it was worth replacing it because it was just that one thing. Now it's like okay, it's starting to come up more often. Little problems here and there. I think if I did get another car, I would get another sedan kind of car. Like that.
Yeah, like 4-door,
Well-
5 passengers, small.
Well, it has to be. But in order to do Uber, you have to have 4 doors, and it has to be like a certain year.
Yeah,
So it has to be 4-door.
like a Honda Civic or something.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
Camry.
I'm starting to think about it. I think I'm mostly gonna be looking for gadgets and like certain things, like do I like to see shape and stuff? Stuff that it's like just personalized for me that
Okay.
I'm used to now with my current car. Kind of,
Hmm.
Honda's actually doing like very well, like with all their new cars.
Yeah.
Their
Japanese.
Cuppers, yeah.
Japanese, baby.
But I don't know if they have more gadgets.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. I've been trying to think what kind of gadgets I would want. Do I think I can think of is like Wi-Fi, but then
Butt warmer.
no.
My dad's van has it.
Which one?
When butt warmer, it warms the seat.
Doesn't your car have that?
No.
No, it's not fancy.
No. Well, you were talking about like the Apple thing, like with.
Yeah, I
really
think-
set it up.
Apple thing.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, I was gonna say Wi-Fi, but then I'm like thinking, well, I'm always gonna be driving, so I'm not gonna be able to use Wi-Fi. So
Yeah.
it's not really gonna be a thing, and that's the extra cost.
I mean, all you need is Bluetooth is kind of like a requirement now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bluetooth, just regular stereo.
Yeah.
CD is standard now.
Well, I was
Mine
talking
doesn't
with
even have a CD player.
it doesn't.
It's all digital. Yeah.
yeah.
I just link it
okay,
to my.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think it would probably be GPS and Bluetooth, so I can link my phone to it.
Mhm.
But like I was talking with Necro, there's like Apple came out with a thing that like links. That's like, I think it's Apple CarPlay,
Okay.
and it's basically you can like use like your iPhone on your little window on your screen of your car,
Okay.
and like you do like texting, email, iPod.
On the car, like
Yeah,
That thing?
well, I mean, the texting thing or messages is like a Siri thing. You push the button and you say it, and then, but instead of looking down at your screen kind of thing, it's
Okay.
up there, so you
Pretty
can see it. So, I think that's what I'm gonna.
Wouldn't
Probably.
that cause somewhat of a distraction when you're driving?
Well, it's more like kind of like the Apple Watch. You can either do short replies or you can use the speak text
'Cause I
thing.
know, like
Yeah.
some of the cars, like well, my car actually has this, but you have like the controls on the wheel. And, like, you're
Yeah,
able
like
to
that.
switch the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I still have to figure out how to do it because when I did it, it did something else.
Oh,
But
you keep going to the actual controls instead of using the ones on the wheel.
well, because I still need to like read like more of the manual just to figure it out because the guy
They have
showed me,
icons.
but
Just push them until they
I
do
know,
something.
but the guy showed me. I just forgot. I
Yeah.
haven't really.
there's probably a
tested it
YouTube
out.
video.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah,
Our YouTube videos about everything now.
yeah.
How to YouTube?
Yes.
YouTube.
you joke, but there actually is.
No, yeah, I know. How to tie your shoe, and then you're gonna see that SpongeBob episode.
That's really.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, like I got in a few rides. I mean, but also, I mean, it gives me some income and stuff, but also it gives me a lot of good stories with it to tell on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
bet.
it's like,
I bet.
all right, it's kind of worth.
Do you have any
putting
good ones so far?
it. I have a few. I mean, at the time they're pretty funny, but now looking back at them, they're like, kind of, all right.
Okay.
Mostly the times that I drive is like bar people. That's pretty much what people use Uber for. Is that so?
It's a smarter way,
drunk
but
people.
it just depends on who you're picking.
Well, once you get past midnight, then you get like the sloppy drunks
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then those are the ones that are prone to like hurl on your car.
Yeah, those
Not
people know how
pretty.
to party.
Nah. But big to differ.
They don't know how to be smart. That's for sure.
Yeah. So it's basically, I drive to like about midnight to 12:30. So that way I get some fare, but I'm not going too far because I don't want to deal with it.
What's the longest like you've done nonstop?
Like total time.
Yeah.
Um,
In one day.
I think I did 4 or 5 hours on Thanksgiving Day, that kind of thing, and I got a decent amount. My most probable day was actually there was like what I took a group to like LA,
Okay.
and that was like the most profitable trip of all time I had so far
Jeez.
because it was just one trip, and calculated my gas mileage, and basically it took $10 both ways driving, and by the end of it, I still had $45 or something.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, for like an hour or
That
two.
was on Thanksgiving Day?
No, that was a different night. I don't know which night it was, but like.
So what time did you get back?
Late.
Oh, like 2 in the morning, or?
No, I mean I forget what it was, but I dropped my sister off at a place, and I'm like, okay, I'll do one quick Uber, since I was in the Spectrum area, so I'm like, okay, I'll just do one.
Okay.
You know, usually Spectrum area, it's not gonna go that far. I get a ping immediately, and it's like 1 minute away from where I was, so I'm like, okay, I'll do that. You know, hopefully, they don't.
Does it tell you where they want to go?
No.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I'm guessing you can't reject them.
Well, once they're in their car, you can either say get out or
Out.
take it. But I kind of wanted to do one just to kind of see what it was like. I mean, we just went to LA recently to go on the Rooster Teeth.
Right. The RTES.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
We went on that. I don't know which one. It was the Stormtrooper episode.
Yeah, with that one black guy.
Well, he's the host.
No, the black guy.
Okay, the other guy. Anyway.
Okay, I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyways.
What was the thing? Yeah, so I basically picked them up, and then it was like it was a full car, so every seat was filled, and then they were talking, and I was turning onto the freeway, and they're like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And they asked me like, "Oh, what do you do? You know, like you're a college student? Yeah, what do you do for a living, or what are you know, you're a college student though? What are you going for?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a film major or something," and then all of a sudden the whole car screams, kind of thing. They were so happy because they're screenwriters. So, you know, they were talking and stuff. So, but they didn't say anything. They just screamed, and then like I was trying to make sure the car was straight. Like, what was going on? I thought like someone was about to hit us or something. I'm like, yeah. Probably the word that was said the most was my name the whole time. They're like, so Surfer, what do you like to do? Surfer, what's your opinion on this? Surfer, what's this? And I was the favorite of the group. But
that's nice.
Yeah, it was basically
males, females.
It was 3 guys, 1 girl. But basically to well, to kind of like put into perspective their personalities, it was like 4 of lads in the car.
Oh.
So.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Must have been one crazy ride to LA.
4 lads.
Yeah, so it was kind of hard to concentrate. I had to actually make a U-turn a few times because I went on the wrong freeway or something. Because they kept asking me questions right when I needed to.
And do you tell them like, "Oops, I went the wrong way"?
Yeah, they knew because it was a common joke now. It's like they're
yes,
about.
I agree with that. Okay, do I turn here? Yes, I agree with that. Do I turn here?
Well, I get my phone.
Your navigator thing.
Yeah, my phone navigates, but at the time my phone was busted or something where it wouldn't give me the audio directions, so I had to read the tiny text on the phone.
Oh, that's.
And it was like really far away, so I'm like,
yeah.
So it was just terrible. I got a lot of money for it, so.
That's good.
That's
That's really good.
But then on the way back, you know, Siri directed me to like a sketchy part of LA, so it's drive fast, keep my head down, because it was like 1 a.m. or something. They were going for clubbing in LA, so.
So they were clubbing at the Spectrum.
No, they went from Spectrum where they lived to
clubbing at LA.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's when they get home.
Yeah.
Next day.
Probably.
Well, their party started the next day.
Yeah.
Started next day.
Yeah, so it was late by the time they got back, but
It's crazy.
but yeah,
Crazy shit.
it was interesting. So that was the craziest story I had. I mean, the other ones were like, I just picked up people here and there. Nothing really too interesting. I did pick up like a bunch of 16-year-olds and stuff. They were going to like a party or a rave or something.
Okay.
And then they had a problem because they didn't have any drinks to take to the party.
Oh, so they wanted you to buy drinks for them?
Well, they kept nudging it. One guy in the passenger kept nudging it, and like finally when we were like about to turn into the party, he's like,
"Oh, I'm 20. I'm sorry."
Well, no. By the end of the trip, he kind of finally turned to me and said, "So you're not gonna buy us alcohol?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, okay.
Yeah, that's very illegal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if he kept pushing it, I was gonna say I don't drink myself that much. I rarely drink anything, really. I mean, that's why I'm kind of like the
I'm
favorite.
allergic to alcohol.
Not that much.
I'm allergic to 16-year-olds.
Yeah. You do get a lot of trouble if you do
Oh,
get
yeah.
caught.
Yeah,
do.
he gets
So-
huge trouble.
Oh, crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, but yeah, like but yeah, I'm a big fan of parties, you know, because everyone wants me to go to parties with them because they know I don't like to drink, so
Mhm.
I'm always the designated driver. So yay.
Yay. It's kind of that way with my dad too. Like he doesn't drink a lot, but now that I drive, he drinks more comfortably.
Hmm.
Like he's like, oh sure, I'll take another one. Why not? 5 drinks later, oh sure, another one. And then I have to drive home.
Dude, like I don't drink that much. Like I drank somewhat when I turned 21, but then I just haven't really.
I think it's whatever's
I don't know. It's just it's not that big
Yeah.
anymore. I know.
I my kind of theory is because when you drink you get like lightheaded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was like growing up, whenever I stood up, I got lightheaded a lot. So to me,
So
lightheaded.
you're accustomed to the feeling already.
Well, no, I associated that as like a negative feeling. So
Oh. Okay.
I don't. It's
Well,
not.
it is a negative feeling.
Well,
My
yeah.
head it is not good. Doesn't feel nice.
Plus,
Well,
I
yeah.
want to know who I'm going home with too.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Wake up with Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I have gone to a few parties, but we can't talk
I have
about
to
that.
bite my arm off just to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come home with like a pot for a
Yeah,
foot.
Anyways, do we want to talk about what happened today? Special day today?
Special day today. Wait.
Star Wars came out.
Oh, Star Wars. Yes.
Star Wars came out.
Yeah, Star Wars came out.
It's pretty nice.
So nothing but spoilers from here on out.
I installed a Chrome extension that whenever because it searches through the whole website that I visit, and it has keywords that it knows that it's part of like spoilers.
Yeah.
So it just blocks the whole screen and tells you, "Don't go here, don't do it," and
Forget that.
I don't do it, so I just go back.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought it was a pretty nice thing.
Yeah.
Have you tried the Chrome lightsaber battle thing? No?
No,
It's
I
like-
heard about though.
You did hear about
Yeah.
it? It's like a Chrome, something that Google made for Chrome
Uh,
that you hook up to your phone. And you can
Oh.
actually move like with the lightsaber and you just deflect bullets.
okay. Well, I seen like a news article of that. I just didn't know
That's
it was
I thought,
that.
Just a news article.
Okay.
And I also went to the website at work, but like, I was at work, so
Yeah.
I didn't hook up my phone. I was not playing.
So you couldn't go into your small office and hide and go.
I could not do that, unfortunately. No.
Might be a little bit obvious.
Yeah, I just get up and like shh, and then scream like, oh.
One of
I
my
got shot.
coworkers actually got tickets and was gonna go today.
Hmm.
Oh
to
yeah.
see it, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go tonight too. I mean,
I mean, you
I'm-
didn't buy your tickets, so
nah, we'll see.
yeah.
I-
There's still gonna
You
be
might
some.
have a chance. I mean,
There was a lot of showtimes when I last
There
looked
was,
like,
yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it more than once. I mean, we were talking about doing like a group thing,
Mhm.
with all of us going, but I'm gonna see it more than once, since I'm more connected to the internet or connected to the Matrix than you guys. I kind of need to see it through in the layers so I don't get spoiled myself.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm standing on it. Just kind of like watch it so I get done with it and I get like the true experience, and then from there on out I could just like not tell anyone. Or
Yeah.
Try to hold it in
I don't
so
care
less.
too much about spoilers because like I didn't follow like the other movies, so as long as they don't spoil like the main character is actually he was dead all along, you know. Bruce Willis was dead.
I mean, I
Kinda
followed
typical,
all of
you know.
them, but I mean, yeah, maybe some parts won't be a huge surprise, but you know, it's not directed by George Lucas. It's directed by what's his name? I can't remember his name.
JJ.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
So might be some really new stuff.
No.
Just,
I'm just holding out on a reservation. I'm not judging anything
yeah.
ahead of
Have you
time.
read any of the books?
Uh,
I haven't.
not
'Cause I
the
think
books.
that's where he mostly
I'm
got the stuff from.
yeah. I'm not.
Oh, really?
I'm not too
From the-
connected
yeah,
Then
with.
it might be good.
I haven't read the books, but I do know a little bit more of the backstory
Yeah.
and and also the backstory of like the non-official stuff now. But I know more of the background stuff, so I'm kind of interested to see what they actually do. But yeah, like what was I saying?
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I was
What
gonna
were
say-
you gonna say?
I don't know.
Okay then.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, like speaking of spoilers, like you know the Phantom Menace, like episode 1
Yes.
of the prequel,
Sure.
the first prequel movie.
Okay.
They put out the soundtrack list of the of the songs. You can buy
the new movie.
well of that Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
You can buy the CD of the music from the movie.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and they listed all the song names, and one of them was blank death song. So it's basically there's a
Oh, so that's a spoiler.
well, yeah, for the first movie, and like people read that and just like what the. It was like a couple weeks before. Apparently, also for this movie, same kind of thing. I mean, I don't know about death, but there is. If you read the soundtrack name, you can kind of figure something out. Apparently,
Okay.
but so
Death.
well, not this one. The first
The
episode.
first one was there was a
Episode-
spoiler in its soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Basically, in episode 1 of Star Wars of the prequels,
Okay.
there was a character
Yeah.
that dies.
Qui-Gon Jinn, yeah.
Okay, spoilers
It's
for.
the first one. It's the very first one. Everyone's seen it.
Well, okay. Anyway, well, yeah, it says Qui-Gon's death song,
Yeah.
and it was that song title. So that was like kind of like, and this is before the movie came out, so everyone,
Yeah.
some people knew that he's gonna die at the end of the movie.
Which is back in what, 2000 or 2001?
Yeah, something like that. So like
I see a notification.
don't. But yeah. What? So yeah, I'm gonna see Star Wars. Should be good.
Tonight, right? You're saying?
I'm gonna try to do it tonight. I mean, I'm up late anyway, so
Yeah, true.
a late showing is not gonna be too much of a hassle for me.
Mm.
Yeah,
Dude, cray.
that's normal.
I would join you, but I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I have to get up like at 8 or
Likewise.
something. Yeah. What do you have to do tomorrow? Work?
Work.
No fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to a work
Super
party.
fun.
A work party tomorrow.
No, that's
you
what.
are.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's like
Super
a
fun.
holiday Christmas party.
Nice
Okay.
cookies and milk.
Holiday Christmas party? A
All
holiday
those
party.
Holiday goodness. Whatever.
Goodies, bonuses. They're gonna raffle prizes. They usually raffle prizes. Actually, the first year that I worked at that company,
Yeah.
I won the big prize, which was a big like 44-inch TV. Kind of that size.
I remember you bragging about that too.
Yes. That was 4 years ago.
Was it 4 years ago?
Yeah, I've been in that company for 4 years now.
That is incredible.
That is incredible.
I guess
yeah.
that is
I
right.
mean, you've been there.
Well, yeah, but
for 2 years, right?
Most,
at Starbucks.
like an average amount of people, they only stay with certain companies for like a year.
Well, that's
Most-
retail.
No, yeah, like that's retail, but like averagely people go like, oh, I've worked here for such months.
They
or,
just
"I worked
skip,
here
right?
for
Yeah,
one."
you're right.
But very few people actually stay like 5 years, 6 years, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, that's like the younger generation. Once you get past like a certain age, then you
Yeah.
gotta stick around.
Yeah,
Pretty much. But,
True,
yeah.
true.
But that's like
I started at 19, so I was already mature.
okay.
Ish. Ish.
So speaking of work, last Saturday, well, I was going to go to the podcast last Saturday.
Right. We basically moved our podcast recording from Friday to Saturday because Vlad was available
Yeah.
Saturday.
And Mr. Fluffs was not.
No.
Yes.
Available
You were at a
Friday.
special event.
What was this?
Huh?
I don't even know what it was. Oh, I remember what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
it was another party.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
And it
yeah,
was
so
Saturday.
everything was good. I was working. I was okay
Pardon.
the night before, and then I had opened, and I was okay. And then around 10 o'clock, all of a sudden, just I go to get some sandwiches, and somehow I sprained my knee.
Mm.
Somehow.
While walking?
I don't know what I did. I think it was just from like overtime, just kind of like lifting boxes. It just kind of
Okay.
put a strain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have like bent down a certain way, and when I got back up, and all of a sudden it was like severe pain, and it was like I'll walk it off.
Did you dislocate it maybe?
No,
No, right?
no, I didn't.
You can injure yourself very easily by just lifting heavy stuff.
Yeah, if you get up the wrong way too.
Well, just you gotta
I know.
you gotta be like. Well, I'm just saying for the viewers, like you gotta lift in like a certain position.
Yeah.
Use your knees, not your back, and
Exactly. Yeah.
I've hurt myself a few times.
Oh. Yeah, at the meat department, right?
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Those turkeys during Thanksgiving, those are heavy.
Pretty heavy and expensive.
So,
Well,
go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, there was 60 boxes each with 4 turkeys in it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and each turkey is about 60 pounds. So
Yeah,
I guess
they're-
depends at the store.
They are pretty heavy though.
And then they're frozen too. So then there's
Yeah,
ice.
they're frozen,
they come in
yeah.
big boxes sometimes, and you have to they have to use the big.
And you gotta lift them over your head. It's just like no. Anyway,
so I'm guessing you went to the ER.
No, I didn't
After
go to
that?
the ER.
Oh, you did?
I went to like the urgent care because I wanted to find out just to make sure.
Okay.
But basically, like I almost blacked out.
yeah.
From pain,
I
yeah.
got up and like everything was kind of fine. And then all of a sudden, like I started getting dizzy, and then had a headache, and then my eyesight got really blurry, and
blackish, like black spots.
it was very hazy. Like
It was white.
Yeah, it was kind of white. Like
Right.
I could see the person like in front of me, but it was very hazy. And then I just heard like this ultrasonic ringing.
Yeah.
It just and it got to the
Ouch.
point where like all I remember was I was taking someone's order, and I'm like, okay, so you want like vanilla like in the steamer, and the person was like like that, like that's all I heard.
Oh, so it was at work.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
at work. I was taking somebody's
Oh.
order, and it got to the point where the person was just mumbling. I couldn't hear.
Uh-huh.
So I turned over to my coworker. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't feel good. Like, I gotta go.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, oh, yeah. So, and I'm walking back and just, like I'm barely walking, go to HR. Well, good news is on that day, it happened to be cookies and milk day.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Which, so, like they gave me like orange juice and like, like a bunch of cookies just to get my, my like blood sugar back up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it worked. Like I was good. But still, I was just, but they said that when I walked in, my face was literally pale.
Yeah.
It was like almost
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
So then, I just went to urgent care because I wanted to find out, like, shit, do I
The
have,
hell
like,
happened?
pre-diabetes? I don't know. Like,
Uh-huh.
and then it turned out that, like, I'm fine,
Mhm.
but it spurred from the pain, I guess, and it can happen. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like when you were texting me later, and like me and Vlad were kind of saying the same thing, because that happened to me, and yeah, it was kind of like something similar where I just I forgot to eat breakfast that morning, and then we had like PE or something, and then
Yeah.
I ran the marathon, and I felt really lightheaded. I'm like, I'm gonna go get some water, and then I almost
You almost
Fight.
fell over.
face planted basically on the concrete.
Ugh,
Yeah.
God.
Luckily, the PE teacher kind of saw me stagger, and then he kind of like sprinted towards me and caught me before I hit the metal door or the
Yeah.
concrete.
Uh-huh.
It's because I was at the door about to go out, and I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden my vision like went out white, and then the ringing in the ear and stuff,
Yeah.
and so that's why I was like, oh, that's nothing to worry about. Just get something to eat and sit down,
Yeah.
drink water, Gatorade. Yeah,
Basically,
no,
like, if okay, people who have never almost blacked out, if you want to know what it feels like, if you've ever seen, like what's that movie? Old School with, like Will Ferrell. Have you ever seen that movie?
well, it's basically like any explosion in
There's
a
a part-
movie
yeah.
or something where it's like,
There's a part in there where he gets shot in the neck with like a dart thing, and he's about to like go out, and he's
Yeah.
like, like things start slowing down, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
wait, like that. Like, that's basically how it was.
no.
But it was the scariest shit I've
Yeah.
got. Yeah, I mean,
Well, the scariest thing was like my hearing was starting to come back, and they were telling me, "Can you open your eyes?" And then like my eyes are open, and then I feel my eyes, and they were closed, and that's how it was. Like my eyesight was white,
Whoa.
and I couldn't open, and I had to actually open my eyes, and then it got brighter. I'm like, oh, I guess my eyes aren't open. So yeah, I went to the doctor after that, but it was basically I didn't have enough water and food in my system, and
Yeah.
basically but yeah, with that and like pain, severe pain, that's like a natural body reaction of like
yeah.
shut down, something's happening,
You know
recover.
where comas come from? Like the body just decides to give up,
Yeah.
and it just puts you in the coma state. It's not that you die; it puts you in the coma state from the intense pain that you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's just say that.
yeah,
It's like your body's.
There's
way
more
to
to that,
save
but-
itself.
yeah. There's more, but like that's what I heard on TV.
Yeah, TV is always right.
Basically, like your body
100%.
shuts down because it tries to like save itself before there's any brain trauma. Like
Right,
that's
right, yeah.
basically what
Right.
it is, but
Yeah.
I sprained my ankle once
yeah.
during high school too. It was in the morning. It's when I used to take the bus to school, so I was crossing the street.
Yeah.
I was going to cross the street, actually. I saw the bus coming, like, a block away or something. Half a block away. I'm like, oh, I'm going to run
Yeah.
so I could get to the bus stop and catch it, not miss it. But there was a pothole on the street.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I hit the pothole like wrong, so my ankle went like. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
I managed to get on the bus.
Yeah.
I managed to go to school. I went to the library and went like, okay, this hurts a lot. I'm going home.
Yeah.
So I went home. I called my dad. He picked me up and like.
Did you actually hear it like in your leg or?
No, but dude,
it was.
You don't need to hear that. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it. So basically, like for a whole week, I probably didn't go to school because it hurt a lot, and it took maybe 3 years for it to not hurt in the cold. Because it still hurts in the cold. I don't know if your knee hurts in the cold now. Does it? It might later on.
No.
Because I know injuries like that hurt in the cold. Like my wrist, they hurt in the cold because of typing office work.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Was that freshman year or sophomore?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I really don't remember.
Was it at?
It was probably like sophomore.
Okay.
Okay.
That's when I went that. So.
I didn't know you guys then, right?
You did.
You,
sophomore year, yeah.
Yeah, you met us like halfway through sophomore year or somewhere around there. But yeah.
I just know it was pretty bad.
But yeah, well, I still, speaking of high school stories, I know that our one Fed, he got into an accident. He was riding his bike, and then the car
I remember that.
hit him.
Didn't we give him a nickname?
Roadkill?
We did. He didn't like it.
Roadkill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, he got his bike paid. I think he got money or something.
Yeah, he basically got his bike repaid and such, and the lady that hit him was freaking out. And
Yeah,
he was,
some Asian
his
lady.
arm was bleeding. He was like, "It's fine."
It's fine.
Well, no, he didn't. He just basically got bumped and then went skidding across the asphalt. So he basically just got scraped up. He didn't get seriously
Wasn't too
injured.
bad, yeah.
So, but yeah,
Lucky, yeah.
but it was just kind of weird because I had class with him one day, period, and then like he was fine one day, and then next time he was like all bandaged up on his head and his arm and stuff. I'm like, what happened?
Like, oh, you should see the other guy.
Yeah, I still see him a couple times on Facebook.
Yeah, he's around there.
Yeah,
just doing stuff.
Yeah.
In his homeland.
Okay.
So David.
What?
Oops.
Who?
Ooh.
Who?
No.
Calm is not
Surfer.
here.
Yeah, Calm is not here. We cannot call him,
No,
unfortunately.
I know.
Woo.
Yeah.
Update. There's an update for Star Citizen, correct?
Apparently, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Have you guys heard of it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
You want to explain? You want to elaborate?
You have
I
no.
don't know what this update is.
You have no clue
I
whatsoever.
have no clue whatsoever.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know either, but I said yes just
You
because.
just said okay, just for okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, the big feature of Star Citizen is you're in a multi-crew ship flying around
Yes.
the galaxy doing odd jobs.
Okay.
Firefly-esque
Yes.
game.
Yes.
The first alpha of the multi-crewed ship and the mini universe came out, so now that's public. So basically, all three of us, or all four of us, can get on a ship together, fly around the galaxy, and die horribly.
What's my name?
Fluffs.
No, for
Oh, your special
Well,
character.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Never mind. Sorry.
No, that-
Yeah,
that's
Never mind.
classified.
Sorry.
Classified. But yeah, we do actually have to go and
We do.
Source the fact.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, excited for that.
yeah, because we need to die horribly in this
We do.
giant flame.
Do I get
flame
like
ball.
a mini ship or something?
Well,
We did get a.
We all get one ship. It's like a little.
yeah,
That's
Fire
more
thing.
than enough. That's
that's
all
a starter ship. Well, actually, they came out with now. There's two starter ships. One is the one you saw before, and then one is more starfighter, like X-wing.
fighting.
Yeah.
Well, no, more X-wing combat thing. The other one was like, just like a.
Passive
Transit.
transit.
Well, it has weapons, but it's just they're starter ships. They're not as powerful as the other ships I have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not ready yet. But the big capital ship I got.
Yeah.
Basically, there is a fighter ship that drops off the back of it and then flies around, and you can redock with it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. I
I
tried.
try the flying.
It's.
I really want to try that.
Have you ever done Flight Simulator?
Like many years ago.
Okay,
And
well,
I fell terribly.
it's the same system.
Okay.
Yeah, so I tried doing it a few times, and I'm like, okay, this is something I actually am going to be working on a tutorial video of how to fly, because you kind of need a keyboard kind of thing.
Yeah.
I actually hear it's pretty good on the controller, because there's control
Like
360 controller.
Oh. Okay.
They have controller support.
Is
but
it good?
It's good for like dogfighting, but I don't know how about like, when the full game comes out, you need more than the buttons you have on a controller. So you probably need a controller and a keyboard and a mouse to do all three.
Yeah.
I'm slowly investing in a very fancy like HOTAS system, like the stick and control stick and little throttle.
Okay.
Joystick and throttle.
Uh-huh.
And then it has like extra buttons and stuff that you can program.
Those are expensive.
They are. I'm also debating on maybe try building a custom like, layout or like in like planes and stuff. You have like all the
like the board customize that.
Yeah, like a board that has like a bunch of switches and that are labeled and stuff. Just have that on a custom like wooden thing, and just have a bunch of switches that is basically a glorified keyboard kind of thing. Apparently, it's not that hard to build a keyboard. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm also...
Tell me how to make a sandwich.
Okay.
I'll teach you.
Yeah. I've been playing with like a few ideas of like tutorial videos that introduce you to the concept of stuff, but I'm still playing with the idea.
Okay.
Like, but yeah, like I'm also doing like looking into like making like my first web app kind of thing. I'm looking into that, making a video game eventually. Just trying a bunch of different things.
Right.
Kind of thing, seeing how it is.
Web design. Woo!
Yay. So how's the website coming?
It's getting there. I mean, I did it as my final project. We needed 4 pages. I did 4 pages. Very simple.
Well, backing up, me and Mr. Fluffs took a web design class together. That was free. And so his final project was the new version of Podcade websites.
Yes.
A more robust final
a
version.
Non-template website.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to do a website where it's like my Surfer Dude channel thing, but I ran out of time. I was too busy with Podcade and stuff.
Life.
So what did you do?
I did nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's not like...
Were you guys like in a group that you did your thing, or did you all do
No,
it was individual.
Yeah, it was individual. It was like one of those community college classes that wasn't like an actual college class, but it was like it was free, so you could just take it. It was at night.
It was a pass or no pass, so
yeah. I still walked away with a certificate.
You still got the certificate. You still got it because the certificate certifies that you attended the classes, basically.
So yeah, basically when you have a job, and they say, okay, can you prove that you've taken all these classes? And you're like, here.
Yeah. You are well qualified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, this person has a bachelor's degree over you, but you're well qualified.
Yeah. Yours is blue. I like it.
You are Professor Fluffs? I guess I'll hire you.
Dr. Mr. Professor Fluffs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, technically, it's Professor Dr. Fluffs.
To you.
Technically.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, so Star Citizen's all good. They're slowly cranking out like all the different ships and systems.
We should try it out sometime.
What?
We should try it out sometime.
We should. The only thing is, my computer's kind of struggling a little bit. It crashed a few times because it was the first version of the alpha.
Bugs
so
and stuff.
It's a little bit unstable, let's say that.
Yeah.
So I was going to give it like a few updates to kind of like settle in a little bit, because this is like a major thing. Having a persistent universe that you can fly around and then also warp to other sectors.
Yeah.
It's pretty big, even though it's like a very small section of what the final game is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be massive when it's done. But yeah,
Do you think it's going to be like the new Minecraft?
I don't know about that. Did you guys ever heard about EVE Online?
Yes.
I've heard about it.
Do
I know what it is?
Yeah.
Not really.
It's like one of the space battle. It's another space battle thing, but it's not like Star System where you fly it. You basically are a ship, and you kind of say, it's kind of like Dota, and you say, go here, go there, attack, cycles, that kind of thing. And that's been like around for like as long as like World of Warcraft kind of thing, so many years. And like millions of players play it all the time, even now, still after so many years and stuff. I think it's gonna be something like that, or like World of Warcraft is probably a good example too. It's just like a game that you constantly are playing, but it's like either you like it or you don't, or you're kind of somewhere in the middle kind of thing.
Okay.
I think the entry level or the entry thing. Like you don't need like Call of Duty. You need like a lot of skill to get really good and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this has like stuff for people that are casual players and then people that are really into it.
Hardcore.
Yeah, that are really into it can get like really into it, but other people like
They could do like a barrel roll with a big capital ship.
well, like right now, like there's like for landing, you can either land manually or you can have like automatic landing.
Yeah.
So that's like example. Like you can either land yourself and crash your ship yourself, or you can have a computer that will crash your ship for you.
I'd rather crash it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have
Or crash it into your ship. How
about
about
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll check that out. And there is combat. They did come out the the guns stuff.
Oh, yeah, first person.
Yeah, it's
first person shooter combat.
Yeah, it's not all there, but it's there to as a demo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's enough there to die and shoot your friends, basically. But that's the most important thing.
Nice.
They're working on it.
Yeah. There was a few press conferences that happened in the last couple of weeks and stuff. There was the PlayStation Expo experience something.
Okay. Yeah.
And then also the video
That's
game
the only
award.
one I know about.
Well, the video game award show. That was originally on Spike, and now but they like to release a bunch of new trailers and announcements at that too.
Okay, cool.
So, but now, but I hear that went off the Skype or Spike and is now just on the web itself, I think. And I hear it was good this year, kind of thing. There was a few highlights of it that, but like most importantly, like I saw that was it the guy that's name from Metal Gear? Here we go, Kojima. Yeah.
Making a contract with Sony.
Well, no, that's after.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's just from like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah. Well, now that his contract is up, basically, do you know about this Necro? This guy. Basically, there's this main guy. Let's just say like he's like the main creator of Metal Gear series. He finally was kind of like, I'm leaving kind of thing, but then they're like, you can't quit on us, you're fired kind of thing. But then he's like in this limbo for a while because he was under contract. So, but it was like this whole like running story kind of thing. It's really kind of interesting. It's like, I guess like kind of like the Hollywood version of like a drama story of like kind of thing.
It's big.
It's pretty big.
Drama, and
it's been ongoing
basically took out his name from the game that he made, and then
just like being really weird kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's all behind the internet. So like you no one really knows what happened.
Yeah,
just speculation.
It's just bad.
It's bad.
They just know it's that.
Bad. Yeah.
But so I know that like he gets credit for it though. Like
he gets credit for it, but like it's just like originally like on all Metal Gear games, his name would be on the thing, like Kojima production, Metal Gear 5 or Metal Gear 4.
So, yeah.
This Metal Gear 5, they scratched his name off the box basically.
What?
They eventually added it back, but it's still...
They did add it back eventually?
I think on the box, but I think in the game itself, I think it's gone. I'm not sure, though.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But, like, Kojima... Konami is, like, really being weird, too, because they're, like, basically shutting down the whole video game thing and just, like, focusing on just mobile and, like...
Yeah, they did say that.
Just
they're switching to mobile.
Yeah, they're basically just, like, leaving all their video game stuff behind, kind of things.
They were big on Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. And
yeah, like a lot of major things.
Those, yeah.
So
yeah, Konami's pretty big and stuff. It's big.
Yeah,
it's big. Didn't they do like arcade games as well?
Yeah, they're also gonna do like casino machines.
Yeah.
Well, wait, Soul Calibur was Konami, right? Or no?
It might have been Nintendo.
No, that was Capcom. Oh.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
But anyway, the major thing, like the host kind of went off script for like a few seconds and basically said like Konami blacklisted him from the award show, so he couldn't come to the award show.
What happened was Konami legally blocked him from going to the show and receiving an award because in fear that he would violate his NDA.
Well, that's the official thing.
Yeah.
That's their word.
In other words, more drama.
Yeah. So it's just been on this ongoing thing, but but finally, like I think his contract is up. I know it ends December, like the end of December, so next January he can talk about it. But he finally did come out and say like he's not done with games. He's starting his own production company, and I think it's in L.A.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the location.
I think it's in L.A. But basically, he's partnering with Sony to work on a new game project that's going to be original.
Wish him luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do like. I agree with a lot of people that it's like basically doing the same thing over and over again gets old.
Yeah.
Every so often, you should do something completely new, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like Assassin's Creed, for example.
Oh yeah, there's just like
Do you know how
10
many Dynasty
Assassin's
Warriors
Creeds?
there are?
Yeah.
How many?
And you know that it's mainly the same story over and over. It's just updated characters. That's
You know how many Final Fantasies there
I was about to
are?
say.
And
Do you know how many Minecraft there are?
out of the series.
One?
For now,
one?
Minecraft.
Oh. Do you know how many updates there are?
No. How many Mario games there are?
Well, you can't mess with Mario though.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo's kind of weird because it's like people want the same thing, but they want it also different at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, how do you?
Well, they do kind of once in a while do like new stuff like Mario Galaxy and
Yeah.
there was another one after that like Mario Sunshine. It's like still Mario, but
Yeah.
like a little bit of side story.
Well, those are the games. Of all the Mario games I liked Mario 64, Luigi's Mansion, and Mario Sunshine. Like out of the Mario games I can think of on the top of my head, those were like the most that I liked most, and those were like the most out there kind of thing. But now they're like beloved games kind of thing.
I just like I love the 64,
Mhm.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
That was my Mario game.
Yeah.
Grabbing Bowser by the tail, spinning him, and launching him into the grenade things,
Yeah.
the mines.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
I didn't get that far because I was constantly renting it from Blockbuster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I owned it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
I eventually bought it, but it was like way later, and I was kind of over it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
There was a level in that game where you would go underwater and find a like huge eel.
Yeah.
That part was scary.
Okay.
When I was little, of
Yeah.
course.
The desert scene painting was really hard. That and the lava one.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those were like really hard kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, okay, no.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, speaking of good classic games, another announcement from the video game show that I'm most excited about is they are making Psychonauts 2. Yoo-woo!
What?
Psychonauts 2.
I've never played that.
I never played it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
It's one of those, like, it's kind of like Firefly, you know, it's a sleeping hit that eventually some people got in, like, close circles, but otherwise people missed it, and then later went back and found out it was, like, really good.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. It's by the same people of Double Fine.
Again, I have no idea.
I'm blanking on their games, but they're pretty well known.
Are these were in the time for GameCube, right?
Oh, no wonder. I didn't really like.
I never got a GameCube either.
No, it wasn't. Psychonauts was on PS2, Xbox, and maybe the GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
I never remember seeing it.
No, I own it on Steam because they eventually got the rights back from whoever owned it originally,
Yeah.
and they put it on Steam and a bunch of
Okay.
platforms. So
Psychonauts 2?
yeah, we definitely should play the original because it was really
Okay.
good.
Oh, it's on Steam. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we have it, or
Yeah,
I have it.
yeah, yeah.
You know, past
What's it about, anyways?
It's hard to say. Let's just say
Is it platformer?
it's it's one of
Is
the
it astronauts?
no, it's like one of those.
Okay.
And they're psycho.
They're Psycho.
No, it's like you know, like the Mario 64 is the 3D platformers. You know, you're like you jump on a platform throughout the level,
Okay.
but it's like that 3D platforming kind of
Like the
platform.
3DS games that are
No, like this Mario 64 game.
like that.
Yeah, like that
Okay.
version. You know, jumping through a level kind of thing. But
Okay.
the story is basically you are a psychonaut, which is basically you are.
Astronaut that's psycho.
No, there's a. You're basically, you know, you're a telepath. You know, you can move stuff with your mind.
Oh, okay.
You know that kind of thing. The main part of the game is you go inside people's minds and you could explore their memories and dreams and other such. But it's like kind of that Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, so everything's kind of warped and such. So it's like,
Oh, that's cool.
so there's like a
It's
few,
really complex, like for a story.
yeah, especially in that time
Yeah,
frame
like
too.
that-
Like
that's really,
there was like a few points in that game where like you are like walking and then all of a sudden it like changes dramatically. Like they're kind of like messes with your mind a little bit, like you're kind of thing. And then like the jokes and stuff in there are kind of funny and such. So it's a good game overall. It's not a perfect game, but it's pretty good.
I'll check
You
it out.
should definitely try it then.
Yeah.
I'll check it
But yeah, it kind of left on a cliffhanger, so a lot of people were being anxious for Psychonauts 2. So it's like Half-Life, it's like one of those things.
Yeah.
But that's kind of another thing. Is like we're kind of running out of games that are that we keep demanding for. Like Half-Life is kind of like the only one left. I mean, we got Final Fantasy 7. We got
that one game with the Kickstarter.
What game?
That one Asian game with the Kickstarter.
Oh, Shenmue.
Yeah, that
is
one.
that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, it's they're making it. It's not out, but like
from what I hear, I never played it, but from what I hear, Shenmue is like it was one of those games where like in GT or something where you do all the weird stuff like drive a forklift and like move stuff around or go to a vending machine, type a button and get candy.
Yeah.
That was like revolutionary back in the day, like of Dreamcast and such.
Okay.
And now it's kind of like normal. So basically, it got famous for that. So that's why people really want it. But yeah, there was like another couple games that are like that just been announced that they're going to come out with, or like Star Wars Battlefront. That was another big one. Like they won another Star Wars Battlefront, and we got that. Yeah, just.
I think Fallout won't.
Oh yeah,
something right?
Yeah, and also Fallout 4 came out. That was another big one that people were demanding.
Everyone were
Everyone.
Everyone.
How about you?
Necro 2.
Yes.
How many hours have you put into the game so far?
So I put, I think, 100, below 130.
Okay.
Just 130.
It's 129.
But Shadow Doggy, he beat me.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
In less time. For me to get up there, it took a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
He did like a week, and he's already at 180, almost 190. I have no clue how he got that far.
We were talking about he's probably took a TV into the bathroom and just stayed there all day. That's my theory.
Could be. Yeah.
He just brought it everywhere with him. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I see him online
Yeah.
a lot now.
Yeah.
Before I used to not see him online at all.
Yeah.
Well, because Fallout brought him up.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
He's been waiting a long time, too.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
Pretty cool.
they kept coming out with like the Elder Scrolls, and people were wondering, like, well, okay, you keep coming out with this stuff, but you're gonna have to come up with a new Fallout.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. And then
I'm
they
just
came out
waiting
with
for BioShock, man.
Well,
They're gonna have to come out.
that's a different company, I think.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting.
I think they're gonna have to make a last or
Well, actually, they're coming out with System Shock 3.
System Shock.
What's that?
Not related, or
Okay. Well, so System Shock 1 and System Shock 2 is the precursors to BioShock.
Really?
Yeah, but they're not officially tied, but it's like connected universes kind of thing. It was made by the same company that made BioShock, so it's kind of all connected.
Okay.
So that kind of thing. But the studio that did make BioShock got dissolved, and
2K?
No, something else. I just know the studio.
2K is the publisher. I think.
Yeah, 2K is the publisher.
Yeah.
But they're doing something else. But yeah.
So it
So
got dissolved? That
yeah,
sucks.
the company is not there anymore.
Oh.
A lot of the developers and stuff moved on to something else. I forget what they moved on to, but it's like something similar. But I don't know. But yeah. We're kind of going a little bit over time. Is there anything else? I haven't really been playing anything. I've been kind of just doing Podcade stuff, kind of getting back in track. I started Minecraft World.
Yay.
oh, it's
Yay.
been a while.
Yeah.
I was just working on the website, and I've actually been watching some live streams on Twitch.
Of
For,
what?
like, Destiny.
Of course.
Did you have to ask?
I know.
I've been
Look how
watching
the hours that you played.
trials.
Oh my god, you played 11 something hours.
Is it
1100 hours.
It's not that much.
I played like
It's not that much.
I'm like 300. You're at 1100.
No.
But I play
Oh my god.
for fun.
And you're just a little
No.
above me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I haven't played in like the last month. Like last night was the first time I played since like before Thanksgiving.
Oh my god, how?
It's
That's-
fun.
I know it's fun, but oh my god, like I'm just
You-
looking at the hours.
Oh, you know why I have so much fun?
Why?
Because I have those guys.
That's true.
I have
You
so
go
much
on the
fun
way,
with
yeah.
them. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go actually with two of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a concert in LA in like May, I think.
I thought you were doing like anime convention or something with them.
You're
It's-
actually hanging out? Or?
Okay, you know
what?
Hatsune Miku, right?
Hatsune
Yeah, I know
Miku.
you
Is
do.
that a cartoon?
Cartoon.
Is it an anime? I'm sorry.
Cartoon.
It's about to kill you now.
Sorry, is it an anime?
Then you're gonna be negative 2 lives now.
Yeah, you will.
Is
It's a virtual pop star.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the one that
Yeah.
you were playing the game with and I...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she has like the cat ears or something like that, or is that someone else?
Wait. What are you talking about?
We were... Okay,
You know...
Neko, just say okay.
You know the GameStop Expo?
Yeah.
You know that game I played?
There was that dancing game, whatever.
Yes,
It was
her.
like anime.
Her.
Oh, okay.
She's really famous. Like,
yeah.
dumb famous. On
Japan
the
or
internet.
Korea or
On the
what?
internet, everywhere.
Oh, just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
She's taking over the world.
I don't know about everywhere.
Everywhere. And she does concerts.
Sort of.
To
Like-
ask me how.
How?
Holograms.
Wait, like she act like does
She's
like
not-
people,
She's not real.
Wait, people buy
Yes.
tickets to go see her in concert, and
Yes.
she's not even real.
Technically, she's
Yes.
not the first because
Yeah,
Gorillas
I-
started it, I think.
Well, I know Tupac
What?
has had concerts like that too.
Yeah.
Tupac's dead,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyways, yeah, hologram concerts. So I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should do a panel with us in our
Yes.
avatars.
Yes.
That's all holograms.
Yes. We could have a concert too. Yeah.
I'm not singing. You could sing.
Nah, I think Necro will sing.
Too sexy for my...
But yeah.
So anyways, that's why I have so much fun.
Yeah, but I like Destiny a lot, or not as much as you, I could tell. But even then, you gotta like take a break to make it still special. Because if you constantly,
do.
okay,
I do.
5 hours.
No. Hold on. I played the final episode of my life. Life is Strange, not my life. Life is Strange, which was the episodic game that I bought.
Still have you to
Pretty good. It was good. It may or may not be in my top 5.
Oh yeah, we never did that.
Well, isn't there like a section we're reserving for that?
Are we doing a separate
Starting
podcast?
now?
Okay, I guess
No?
we are. I still never got my list together. Necro, did you ever get your list together?
I did.
I got a list together.
Okay.
Let me bring it up. I put it on Google Docs.
There is one game I want to know if it did come out this year, because if so, then
I'm not sure.
it would be an honorable mention, but
Imagine it.
So, do you guys want to bring up how we kind of what our rules are for our top 5?
yes, go ahead and do that for people who.
Well,
have-
basically, it has to come out this year. DLCs do not count. Big expansions do count. Was that it?
So yeah, like expansion for like World of Warcraft or Destiny or something. You know,
Like big expansions like
it
that.
basically needs to add enough
Yes.
to make it not just DLC, but like change enough.
Mhm. What are you looking for?
I'm looking up the list.
Oh, just do games released in 2015. There it is.
there you go.
Okay.
It's a long list.
That is.
I'm going to.
Just think what you think of. It doesn't have to be.
Well,
top
I
five,
need.
just-
I just need to know when it starts, and then I can kind of judge from the rest of the year from that.
It starts in January and it ends in December.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see.
That's
A big game there.
I just need-
those are events.
Oh.
Game releases, right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay.
All right, so it starts with. Let's see. Where's
Big
first-
game. It starts with.
I'm just
Dying
looking.
Light. That's a big one.
Is it Dying Light?
January 27th.
Okay.
Okay.
So this isn't her. Oh, and it can't be like a re-release, you know, HD remaster.
Yeah, it can be remastered.
Yeah, it can be in. Right. Correct.
IDARP came out then, apparently.
But IDAR was originally for PC, no?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Is like, you know, if it came out like on another platform and then it got released on a new platform, the original first platform it came out. What did we say about early access games?
No.
No,
No.
they don't count.
No.
No, it has to be out of beta.
Yeah.
it has to be
yeah.
official game.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I couldn't say Destiny beta back in last year.
2 years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
So, are
Well,
you guys ready to say your top 5?
Well,
or are
just-
you guys still looking?
You
can
got-
say 'em.
Okay.
Oh, Evolve came
Well,
out?
I'm ready to say mine. So,
Yeah.
do you want me to just kind of just say it in order, or do you want me to explain why?
We're kind of doing just like a mini one. We're not
Yeah.
really doing like a full thing like
Okay.
we did before.
So my top 5 starts with Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt.
Is this from 5 up?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You played Witcher 3?
we did.
I know we did, yeah.
Yeah.
For like 2 episodes.
Well, no, he.
You played more of it?
No, I
I
think
played a little bit.
one of us bought the game, and
Yeah.
then we have both access to it. So
Oh, okay.
he had more access than you.
Okay.
Yeah. So Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt.
Witcher 3, okay. That did look like a good game. I just never played it.
It was. I still need to get back into it, but I thought it was a pretty good game for
Oh, wait.
top 5.
When did Shadow Mortar come out?
That was last year.
Yeah.
Was it?
That was
Yeah.
2014.
Okay, no wonder I didn't decide, because it would have
Yeah.
been on my list.
Second one is Batman Arkham Knight.
With the glitches.
Yes. Even though I thought that Let's Play was very fun.
It was
It
fun.
was really
Yes,
fun.
it was fun.
and
It was,
even
yeah.
though it was tricky, piloting like the Batmobile.
Well, that's just a sucking.
Yes, but it was still fun.
It was.
You and going through the walls and turning into a tank. I thought that was pretty
The
cool.
gliding.
Yeah,
The gliding
and
is
then,
awesome.
like you jump out of, or you do the, you eject from the.
From the
Yeah, you're
Batmobile.
flying up. You
Yeah.
do the takedowns.
The grapple.
Pretty good
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Pretty good.
It
game.
is. I agree.
I still need to get back into it. My third one is Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
very very heartwarming and
Heartwarming.
touching.
I never finished
What
that.
number was that? For you?
3.
3?
Yeah,
Okay.
Were you gonna cry?
touching.
Kitty. Kitty.
Next one. Halo 5 Guardians.
Hmm.
Yes, I thought that the the solo play with the co-op and all that, I was pretty good.
It was fun. It was fun
It
killing
was
you
really
guys.
fun.
It was,
just
yeah.
seeing like both sides, seeing the Master Chief's team, and then seeing Locke, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Locke's team, and then because before when they played the trailer, you had no idea what was going on. You thought Locke was a bad guy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I shouldn't spoil this, or should I?
You probably shouldn't go any further. Let's just say that.
So I'm gonna stop there. And finally, my number one.
I
think you all know.
I think we all know.
Everybody goes to Rapture. No I'm kidding. Fallout 4.
Don't blame the walking simulator.
Fallout 4 is my number one game.
Okay.
I am so glad that they finally came out with another Fallout. The gameplay is it's great.
I mean, we heard you shriek when it got announced from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know what, man? In like 3 weeks, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'll buy it and I'll play it.
Seriously,
And I'll have you
it's-
guide me, even
it's
though
worth
there's no
it.
multiplayer.
You
or
don't-
you could just watch my Let's Play
Yeah.
as a guide.
I'd rather have Necro.
If you want more of a backstory, I'd recommend playing the original games, but you don't have to. It's something like you can pick up stuff like along the way. They do give hints about what happened before.
Okay.
It's very subtle though.
Yeah,
But
I've-
if you have played Fallout 3, they don't mention anything from Fallout New Vegas because Fallout New Vegas was kind of a separate thing. But if you have played Fallout 1 and 2, the PC, they do give some references.
it's more Easter eggs, I
Yeah.
would say.
They don't
like,
talk about like the Enclave. Okay, like I know you don't know what the Enclave is, but they don't talk about that. But they talk about like the Brotherhood of Steel and all that. But it's just I haven't beaten the story yet. I need to go into it, but I've been just kind of traveling around the world and fighting those death claws. Like
Maybe that's why you're low level.
Yeah. But like I shared that one death with you.
Death classes.
Yeah. So I'm just so excited.
I want to open this juice box. Don't look at me.
well, do it. Not
Done.
away from the mic.
Done. Okay. Okay, that was your number one?
That was my number one.
Awesome sauce.
For honorable mentions, everybody goes to Rapture.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I mean, it's not. It's not the top 5, but it's like the 6.
Yep.
It's like
It's
11.
like, just, but I don't know. I thought that maybe if I put a little bit more effort, maybe the story would be good. But I thought it was mystery. I didn't really know what was going on. I kind of like that, but that's just my opinion.
Okay.
I think it was a little too slow paced for my liking.
Yeah, I mean, it's a walking simulator, so it's kind of either a hit and miss with most people.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
had to listen with your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, you
yeah,
couldn't listen
pretty
with your
much.
ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Okay. Okay, Fluff's turn.
Yes.
Number 5, Halo 5,
Okay.
because it's 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Enough said.
I think I have to put it in there because it's Halo.
Yeah, you have to.
I have to. And then number 4 is Ori. Because colorful and because I liked it. I didn't finish it. I was so close to finishing it. I need to get back to it to finish it. Because I don't know what happened at the end.
Yeah.
He probably dies at the end. Do I want to finish it?
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
Well,
Never
I
mind.
haven't finished it, but
I finished it.
Okay.
was it one of the like first games like in a while that actually made you cry? Like some of the, like
Games
like,
don't make me cry.
No.
No.
Do movies make you cry?
No.
What?
Then you're broken.
Anime does.
Okay.
Oh, well that's okay. So something makes me cry.
Well, it is Mr. Fluffs.
If I poke my eye, that would make me cry.
Yeah. And also getting kicked in
If all
certain
they have
places.
is salads, I'd be crying.
What?
No.
If I run out of tea, I cry.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead.
Okay, number 3 is Life is Strange.
Of course.
Yes, it's there.
It's there.
It's pretty good, man. Pretty good.
So they're just episodes.
It's 5 episodes.
5 episodes.
5 episodes, and they're pretty good. I mean, the graphics are good.
Yeah.
The lip syncing is terrible.
For somebody
But-
that hasn't really watched a lot of anime or anime.
Actually, that's a good. That's a true way of saying it.
Okay.
Like, people actually say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just. I thought I saw it.
Yeah, it's a legit word you can say.
Wrong.
It's approved.
But for somebody that hasn't watched a lot of those, is it a good game to get into, or do you have to be kind of a fan of anime?
Well, it's not anime.
Oh, it's
related.
not?
It's not.
Oh.
It's not. It's just maybe the art style seems a little anime-ish, but
Yeah,
it's not. It has nothing to do with Japan at all, or
Okay.
like. She has powers.
Yeah.
There's drama in that town. It may or may not be your fault. You have to figure it out. Save family, save friends
Okay.
with your powers, and yeah,
All right.
some twist at the end.
Ooh.
Pretty
I like
nice.
those.
You should play it. And enough of that.
Okay.
Where's my number 2? Yeah, okay. My number 2 is the Hatsune Miku game I bought for the 3DS.
Of course.
I played that so much. I
Yeah.
played all the songs on hard, passed them,
Yeah.
and there's a secret difficulty called Super Hard, which is only available for like 10 songs out of the whole game.
Oh wow.
Passed all of that.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun, man. So much fun. I love that you can always go to your apartment,
Yeah.
and then your character will be there. You can play games with them. You can feed them. You can dress. Well, not. You can't undress them and dress them, but you just provide them clothes.
Ah.
And you can take them to the mall and buy stuff. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And
Seems interesting.
may not be your kind of game.
No.
No, probably not.
I've seen
Definitely
clips
What about
of it.
for a first try? Just at least test it out.
It's
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
Yeah.
it probably will be best as a Adventures episode, but after that,
Adventures.
just like
You know what? The hell.
just like a
All I do it. If you
You'll
want to
do-
do it for an odd adventure.
Well, it's on 3DS.
Okay.
I don't
Oh.
know how we would record that.
I would.
I've seen clips of it online. I thought
They do some hacking.
I thought it was like on the PC or something.
Oh, well, the one I played is 3DS only, but there is PlayStation exclusive ones,
Okay.
which are similar.
Okay.
But the one I bought are all chibi versions, which is pretty cute. And,
Okay.
okay.
Go for your number 1.
Well, I think you know what my number 1 is.
I don't know.
You have a problem.
Okay, Destiny TTK. There you go. As for honorable mentions,
Yes.
Splatoon.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw that. I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna say that.
Okay.
Splatoon.
Okay. All right.
Rocket League. I don't. Does Rocket League count? It was released for PC, right? 2015.
I think it did come out this year.
I think.
It's not. It didn't go into early access or anything. I think it's just out.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so Rocket League. Batman. That one too.
Okay.
Call of Duty. Black Ops 3.
Okay.
I played the campaign. It
Nice.
was entertaining.
Is there anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll not go back to it.
Something
And
very
then
serious.
another one is Blaz. Oh my god, hold on. Blaz Blue Chrono Phantasm Extended, which is pretty much the fighting game I bought.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Blaz
BlazBlue.
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 BlazBlue Photo Fatama?
Chrono
Oh, Chrono
Phantasm.
Fatama. I don't know.
What did you say?
Photo Fatama. I don't know.
Anyways, that. You know the background I have on my Xbox?
Yeah.
It's from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Did you mention Mario Maker?
No, because I never played it.
No.
I didn't want to, but never played it. I don't know.
Okay.
And I guess honorable mention for a game that I didn't play.
Okay. We had like a somewhat rule. You kind of have to play like 50% of the game or so.
Yeah.
That was like our rule, but I think this time we're kind of just letting that
We're
one
just
kind of going. So you just had to play it.
It's the holidays. We're tired.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm in October right now, so hold on. I'm almost done. I probably should just go to my list that I made before. Let me just see if there was.
What I did was I just went like I scanned fast, and anything that popped out, that would be a game that I played. So like, I would just write it down, and I'd be like,
Oh, there's
scratch that.
What? The 17th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, the 18th.
That one?
Deadpool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's a remaster.
Yeah, it
That
came.
one doesn't count.
Yeah, it came out before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never
It's
mind.
exactly the same game actually.
Yeah,
I did not know it was a
I bought it on Steam. As soon as it came back, I was like, I'm buying it. Okay.
Dun, dun.
December Minecraft.
Again. Let me just bring up my list real quick. Any stories that came out recently, or things that you're going to see or play?
I cannot wait for Plants vs Zombies to come out. Garden Warfare 2. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. And I know, what's his name? EM Squared, one of the guys that we play with.
Mhm.
He's a very big fan of that, so
Okay.
I know I will be playing with him.
Okay.
Yes.
So something other than
And
Destiny.
I will force you guys to buy it and play with me. Well, maybe at least Necro. Because I know you're gonna get bored of it.
Well, if Necro buys it, I buy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you. Oh, yeah, because you're sharing consoles.
Yeah, or
So-
cheating.
Speaking
Uh,
of weird things, have you guys heard of the Netflix socks or the Netflix?
Netflix socks.
Yeah, Netflix.
I
socks.
saw an article. I did not look into it, but
It's basically it's okay. So it's socks, but it's
Mhm.
like this like a motion thing that goes into it, and basically if you sit there and you fall asleep, if your body is still, it pauses the show, and it turns it off. And if
okay,
you move,
I see what you mean. I
then
see
it
what you mean.
switches, back.
Because
but-
when you're in REM sleep,
Yeah.
you're completely dead. You do not move at
yeah.
all. And when it senses that it's like zero movement, that's
Yeah.
when it shuts off.
So it's basically something that developed to make you fatter and lazier.
Okay.
That's basically the
And warmer. Don't forget
and
that.
warmer too.
I'm gonna say right now, those socks won't work on me because I move around in my sleep.
No. Oh,
Like you wake up, why is that pillow over there? Oh, I'm a very violent sleeper.
are you?
Yeah.
Do you kick around and stuff?
I used to when
Do
I
you
was
fight
little.
with people?
Because I used to like wake up and like there would be like a pillow like here, there, and way over there. I'm like, how do I get over there?
I just roll around in my sleep. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not violent, but I pissed off like my parents and stuff when
Yeah.
I was younger. So I do know I move around in my sleep. So I'm not still. So that won't work with me.
Was there like an epic fight when I was asleep?
Oh, you are Necro. Maybe you were dreaming about
probably.
being in the battlefront, I don't move at all.
No?
Like, if I sleep in one position, I
Yeah.
wake up in that position.
Yeah.
Lately, yeah, like over the years, like I have, but when I was really little, I used to like move around
Oh, yeah?
a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, like why are my pants off?
Any games you're excited for next year?
Mirror's Edge. I really wanted to try that game.
Mirror's Edge.
Mm-hmm. The one with the girl with the parkouring with the
Yes.
whitish background.
That's right. Yes, you played. It was on PlayStation or was it on Xbox?
I haven't played it at all, but
Yeah.
from the last E3,
Yes.
they did demo it and it looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
So
There's not a game that I can think of, but Samurai Jack
Oh,
is coming
Yeah.
out next year.
yeah. And then
Don't know which month though.
there's also another show that's coming back.
Which one? I don't know if it was on Toonami though. Was it on Toonami? Or
I think
was
it is.
Yeah, the Samurai Jack is coming back on Toonami. But there's like another Fable show that a lot of people wanted is also coming back. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Teen Titans?
No.
Kids Next Door?
No.
Ed, Ed and Eddie?
No, it's like one of the Samurai Jack's era.
Oh.
Samurai Cats.
That's it. No.
Cats is coming.
No, that
is one that is eventually
that's
coming back.
that's a Kickstarter to make a demo to then pitch around to get funding for it.
Oh.
So not really, but there was like something else. I can't remember it.
I haven't heard anything else. I just heard Samurai Jack, but I was excited. So I don't know if what they're doing, if they're continuing from where they left off on the old one, but
I didn't watch it too much, but
it's good.
Yeah, I know.
I recently went back and rewatched a lot of the episodes, and I still like it because like when you watch cartoons when you're little and then you go back and watch it, and you're like, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But I rewatched it and it was like, this is still good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's like you understand things that you wouldn't when you were little when you watched it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I love rewatching Ed, Ed, Eddie, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage, Cowardly Dog, all those cartoons. I love watching those.
I mean, it's like, that's how cartoons are nowadays. Like, they're meant to be for kids, but they also have adult kind of like inside jokes.
Yeah.
That,
like SpongeBob is full of them.
SpongeBob is full of them.
SpongeBob is pretty dirty.
Yeah. Like,
it just goes right past the kids' heads.
It does.
Yeah.
And that's how you make a good show, I guess.
I know.
Yeah.
Almost done. I think I got the list.
We're waiting on Surfer to make his top 30. It looks like.
I'm finishing my homework.
Are we doing a part 2 of this podcast?
Maybe.
We'll like split it into 2 parts if it's too long.
Nah. That's more work for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gotta put that there.
Oh! I subscribed. Okay, Loot Crate.
Yeah.
Now has Loot Anime, which is another Loot Crate subscription, just
That's
with anime stuff. Yeah, so I subscribe to that.
So like, what do they give? Like, do they give
just kind of like the same?
Oh, same thing.
It may have a T-shirt.
Okay.
And then like little toys and I guess magazines. Well, not magazines, mangas. Not mangas.
A hologram of what's her name again?
Just call her. Try to remember Miku. Just remember that.
Miku.
Name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That name.
It's that one virtual trick.
Yeah,
the dress.
That one virtual chick with the blue dress.
All right.
There's actually a lot of them.
I saw a video where a kid looked like he was 5 years old. He was dancing to it. He was really good.
To what?
The Miku.
To one of the.
Yeah, it was like one of the songs.
Okay.
But it was like he was dancing with it. It was like set up like Dance Dance Revolution thing. But he was dancing and he was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why it's so popular?
Why?
Because it's all open source. You can use her image and her Vocaloid, which is on this program, to make your own song with her samples. You just pretty much, I guess, create the lyrics and you can use her samples to.
I can already see you modding your phone to replace Siri with her.
You probably would.
That would be awesome. Oh my god, jailbreak it and just hack into it and. There might be a thing already.
It probably is.
There might be a thing.
All right.
I have not found the reason. I mean, I didn't have a reason to jailbreak my phone. I may have.
Well, technically your phone is already broken, so...
It's not in jail, though.
Yeah.
It's broken, but not jailbroken.
Okay.
It's break, but not jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little
Server's top 5.
All right, I got my top 5. Should I start with honorable mentions or do...
Start with the top 5 and then do honorable mentions.
Okay. So, number 5, I got Halo 5.
Okay.
Woo.
Number 4, I got Destiny Taken King.
Okay.
Fallout 4 is on number 3.
All right.
Helldivers is number 2. And then
Wait. Do you remember that one?
Helldivers.
We played with...
It's the one of the capes that we kept killing each other.
We played with Mumfo, right?
And Vlad at one point.
Was he here then?
Somewhat. He was...
I don't think I was.
No, he was here for one.
Yeah, you were here for one.
Okay.
It's the one where it's like a top-down...
You know the ODST drop pod thing that is top-down?
Yeah.
And you shoot each other and then things...
Oh!
Yeah, we were just going around with the cape and going like that.
And then we kept killing each other over...
Yes!
We kept killing Surfer.
Yeah. Well,
we were fighting the spiders or something.
Yeah.
Spider... Well, insects and there's other things, but...
Okay.
I played quite a bit of that solo and I still like it and I'm still...
Was that released in 2015?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was on the list.
That just
We need
went
to get
black
back
for a
to that.
second.
Yeah.
That's a
What?
fun game.
That just went black for a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
It'll buff out. Number 1 is Ori, because I thought the music and everything was pretty good. The art style was good. It's the most recent game that since I started it, 100% it all the way. Like, got all the collectibles and everything in that game. So,
You got all the collectibles? No.
yeah, I did. Well, actually, I missed one and I couldn't go back to it because it was that.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so I got 99.9%.
Okay.
So, but that's like the first game in a long time I've done. Last game before that was XCOM, which is a really good game.
Alien game?
Yeah, we should go back and play that. And then XCOM 2 is about to come out
Yeah.
February. Yeah. So, we'll have to do that game too.
All right.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. All right, this is gonna be odd, but Evolve. I got the concept they were trying to do. It just the execution wasn't great. So I'm like, yeah, it's not great.
It was in my honorable mentions for a little bit, but then I took it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Batman. I finished.
Okay.
That's actually when I finish games. That's like something really good. So it's just I liked Halo more. So
Yeah.
Batman had to go. Rock Band 4 is back. Rocket League. It was good.
Okay.
Yes.
Different. There's probably a few others here and there. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
We'll probably do
You had like 5 minutes to
Yeah.
think about it.
Minecraft is still going.
It's still going.
It's still going. Ish.
Well,
I mean, it
there's-
does. And it just.
I think it's slowed down a bit, but I
It's
think it's
slowed
still
down.
going.
Yeah.
There's the story mode, but I haven't played that yet.
I haven't played it either.
I
you
don't.
played
No,
it?
wait, no, that's not done yet.
Oh, it's not done yet.
And I think that's what we said about.
Well,
episode.
they've released. I think they're going to release like in a week or so, episode 3.
I don't know, but like the way I hear for like other award shows or something is like they have to finish a season. You know, it's
For it to qualify.
as it released.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
Alright.
so that's my top 5.
Alright, mate.
But yeah, I put. I'm surprised Halo 4 got in there because I thought I wasn't the biggest Halo fan or Fallout fan,
Yeah.
and so, but it just witching time travel and all the things they fixed from the last one, it kind of worked with me a little bit more. So I was like, all right, I'll check it out more. I'm continuing my series on it. So
I actually want to get into the crafting on that one.
Crafting's really good.
yeah, that's
Yeah, once you master it, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Just make a house.
Yeah.
You can.
some people have made
You
like
can make a mansion.
yeah, some people have made like the Walker from Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
You do have to go on the PC though because there is a limit to how many objects you have. So on a PC, it basically resets the number.
Okay.
So you can get by with that to make the bigger stuff. But yeah, you can make some good stuff.
Alright.
But yeah. So
that's it?
I think
For
that's
today?
it. I think we've been gone
It
for
went a pretty while, but
it's kind of the last podcast of the year. We're gonna go out with
we're going out
We're going
big.
out big.
with an hour and a half podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm Servadu,
I'm never dying.
That's what loves.
and we'll be back with more Podcade podcast on
Are
here.
you about to
Podcade.
say Ori?
No,
Okay.
I was about to say something else, but then it was like, okay, no, that's not
Okay.
it. Wrong show. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to us. I'm going to put us on iTunes this week.
Oh.
It's going to happen.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So we're gonna start the year good.
yeah, pretty much.
That's
Or
good.
we're gonna
That's good.
finally finish something on before the year ends,
Okay.
depending on how you look at it.
We had so many plans for this year.
Yeah. But yeah, be sure. Yeah, so subscribe to our social media links so you don't miss all our new updates for all our
Yes.
many things on our to list whenever they finish. But yeah, so see ya.
See you guys.